Good evening and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. That was the Hernando Leopard Marching Band playing our national anthem. And good evening. Thank you for joining us here tonight on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. And what a great night of high school football we have in store for you. Throw the records out. It's rivalry night, the oldest rivalry in Hernando County. And it's also the Burger Bowl sponsored by Glory Days. That's right. It's time for Springstead versus Hernando. Coming up next here tonight, we've got a great game coming up between two wonderful programs. I'm Will Wilkie. I'm bringing you the pregame show here tonight. If you're new to the Gulf Coast Sports Network, now's a great time to hit that subscribe button. Toss a like our way as well. Let us know that you're enjoying the broadcast. The Gulf Coast Sports Network is a registered nonprofit media company, staffed fully by a talented cadre of wonderful volunteers, bringing this game here to you live tonight. As we get ready to get underway, we're going to go ahead and do a quick rundown of the coaching staffs for each program, and we'll also get the coaches' keys to the game. That's going to be coming up next. And then we're going to kick things up to the booth right before kickoff with Abe Dowdell and Dave Barrett to get their impressions to tonight's game, and then we'll get the kickoff going. So we'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
All right, welcome back to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Let's get things started with the pregame show. And let's check in with the visiting coaches first for Springstead. Springstead coaching staff led by head coach Mike Garofano. He's assisted by offensive coordinator Sean Fisher and defensive coordinator Frank Hines. And earlier on, Coach Garofano gave us his keys to tonight's ball game for Springstead.
Tonight's game against Hernando is ball security, holding on to football on our side, playing opportunistic defense, getting after it, being physical, playing fast, and forcing turnovers. They like to throw the ball around a little bit and spread the ball out. When that ball's in the air, that needs to be ours. That's got to be our mentality going into it. And the best pass defense is a good pass rush. So we need to get after the quarterback. But when the ball's in the air, we got a ball hawk. And then offensively, take care of the football. Move the ball, move the chains, get the ball to our athletes because we do have guys that we could spread it around to between Connor in the backfield, Tyree Davis, Shadiel Echeverria, Raul Maldonado, Zylas Pastrana. I mean, there's real depth at all the skill positions where, we're going to try and get the ball in their hands and see what they could do with it.
And now let's check in with the home team coaching staff, the Hernando Leopards. That Leopards coaching staff led by head coach John Scargill. He's assisted by Bryce Spalding, the offensive coordinator, and Terry Kennedy, the special teams coordinator. We checked in with Coach Scargill for his keys to tonight's ball game.
Springstead is really good, and they're well coached. It's going to be a fantastic game. We're glad this year we're playing Springstead at home. The keys to the game to beat Springstead is that we are going to have to stop the run. We are going to have to be stout on defense and get that offense off the field. We're going to have to control the ball, control the clock on offense, and make sure that we have more drives than they do so we can finish the game strong. But I would have to say, player for player, we feel very confident about going against Springstead, who I believe is probably the best team in Hernando County right now. But we're going to steal a win from them and celebrate afterwards.
Again, that was head coach Mike Garofano from Springstead and head coach John Scargo from Hernando. We'd like to thank both of them as well as their staff for their time putting together the pregame show tonight for their keys to the game. And as you can see, we have the captains lined up at midfield about ready to meet at the halfway stripe. And for now, we're going to toss things up to the booth with Abe Dowdell and Dave Barrett to give us the rest of the pregame show and the kickoff. Take it away, boys.
Well, thank you, Will. And oh boy, do we have something special cooking for you viewers tonight. It's the 2024 Burger Bowl.
That's right, Abe. We love our burgers and we love our football. And tonight we get both in the Glory Days Burger Bowl, featuring the Leopards of Hernando and the Eagles of Springstead.
Let's talk about the home squad first. Hernando Leopard in the purple and golds, standing at 1 win and 2 losses on this young season. Coach Scargo is especially pleased with these young men' work ethic, with the focus of getting better each day. They are led by the junior dual threat quarterback Michael Saltzman, who helped orchestrate 54 points just a few weeks ago for the Leopards offense.
The Eagles seem hungry to play tonight as well, mostly because they're coming off the bye week and eager to line up against any other team. Coach Garofano has his team setting at a perfect 3-0. The Eagles have scored more than 50 points in 2 of their 3 wins, led by senior running back Connor Macazio and senior QB Gio Martinez, who do a lot of damage on the ground against opposing defenses.
Speaking of defenses, the Eagles have a pretty stingy one, led by senior Jaden James, Tyree Davis, and Dalton Williams, who lead this team in tackles and interceptions. That's why this defense is so dynamic and was able to keep opponents from scoring any points at all.
Well, the Hernando defense is led by the tonight's senior spotlight, Keandre Gavin, the talented outside linebacker defensive end who puts a lot of pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Sophomore standout Isaiah Williams also leads the team with with turnovers, 1 in the air and 1 fumble recovery. The opportunistic Williams is eager to make a splash into tonight's contest.
Dave, you mentioned the sophomore Williams. The Leopards actually have several sophomores that are here ready to make an impact on today's game. Leading rusher Jerry Brown is just a sophomore. Kamani Dotson, the talented wide receiver, is just a sophomore. Antonio Brown, the explosive halfback, is also a sophomore. The future for the Leopard squad is very strong.
Yeah, that's right, Abe. But tonight, I'm excited to see some football. I'm excited to see Saltzman versus this defense. I'm excited to see our senior spotlight, Keandre Gavin, against Gio Martinez. I'm excited to see Connor Macazio. Will he get loose again? I'm excited to see the Glory Days Burger Bowl, and I can't wait to see who meets us at the 50-yard line, hoisting that gigantic trophy over their heads. You can see it right there, Abe, right there in the 50-yard line. Look how big that trophy is, Abe.
Got a big burger on top.
And those captains, I'm telling you, those captains are talking about it right now. You can see it's on Springstead's sideline because they won it the last 2 seasons. But it wasn't long ago that Hernando had that. And they're going to have their hands full tonight trying to get it back.
Well, like Will said earlier in the broadcast, this is a big-time rivalry that's dated way back. Between these 2 squads, when Hernando County only had a couple high schools here, it was the Springstead and Hernando threats.
So you can see right here, Springstead's going to receive the ball first. And we're going to have our starting lineups coming to you here right away. Looks like our starting lineups, our Divinity Med Spa starting lineups. It looks like we got the Eagles offense right there. You can see a lot of the seniors on that squad. That was some of our skill positions. And now you're going to see the offensive line for the Eagles there. Also a couple seniors. I mean, a lot of seniors on both sides of the ball for your Eagles.
So the Eagles are going to be, pretty strong with a deep senior package. So this is one of their special years. And now coming out of the tunnel, you have the Leopards coming out. They'll be starting off on defense today.
It's always a special game when we come here into Hernando to watch a home game. I mean, they always have a lot of energy.
And the starting lineup for the Leopards of the Divinity Med Spa is Gavin Collins, Richard, Caleb Williams for the Leopards on their defensive line. And the linebackers, you have Jackson, Hasbury, and Brown. And in the Leopards secondary, you have Sanson, Williams, Brown, and King.
Some more seniors there in that secondary.
And once again, that was brought to you by Divinity Spa Med. Ladies and gentlemen, like we said earlier, this is the Burger Bowl. Who won the Burger Bowl last year?
Last year, Springstead did take home the trophy, and that's why they were holding on to it there at the coin toss with the captains. And they're going to have their hands full tonight to retain that trophy. As we talked earlier about that improved defense for the Leopards, who hey, they got purple socks on tonight, but it looks like they're going with an all-black uniform here.
Okay. Well, Dave, we said enough. It's about that time. It's Friday Night Lights. We're here at Hernando High School, Tom Fisher Stadium. We got the Burger Bowl. We got our camera crew. We are ready to go.
Now, last year we had an onside kick. Didn't we have an onside kick to start the Burger Bowl last year?
Yes, sir. It was an onside kick. It was one of those games that could have gone anyway until the Eagles pulled it away. But tonight, the Leopards are looking for some get back.
Yeah, I heard a whistle before the kick. They're going to re-kick this thing.
In our previous broadcast, of Friday Night Lights, some right now it's still early in the season where they're trying to minimize penalties, across the field, offense, defense, special teams, So tonight we hope to have, being that this is like the fourth game in the season,
Yeah.
to where penalties are minimized on both teams.
Well, they did back up the Leopards. It looks like the returning back is the talented senior running back Connor Macasio, number 4, and number 0, Tadell, also back deep.
Looks like it'd be called by number 27, Dalton Williams.
He's got some space.
Went straight up the middle. Brought down by number 6 of the Leopards, Mick King.
That's really interesting. Connor Macasio back deep allowed Williams to just catch that ball, and he led block for him. A lot of times your last two guys are catching that ball. They're going to call him off, but Dalton Williams also a talented guy for the Eagles. Now this is the first offensive play the Eagles have had in a couple of weeks here, coming off that bye week.
Look like the Eagles are stacked to the left side with a single back shotgun formation. Quarterback rolls to the right. Quick hit to number 2. Round the outside for a first down. That's going to be number 2, Tyree Davis. Picks up a first down for the Eagles.
Tyree Davis is the leading receiver for the Eagles, and he lined up in the backfield there and just got there in the flats, and it was a quick, easy pass, and he was able to move the chains on first down. Back-to-back first downs. Here we go, Abe.
Look like the Eagles line up to a stack on the right side of the field. Still shotgun formation. Quarterback takes it straight up the middle. He's still moving to the outside. Picks up about 7 or 8 yards on the carry.
So Gio Martinez, the quarterback, he is the second leading rusher on this team for the Eagles, and they picked up a good 7.5, 8 yards there just now.
Which will bring up second down for the Eagles. And they have crossed the 50-yard line.
A little more to the left, John. Too much backfield.
Yeah, that's 3 plays in a row where they've had that tight bunch look.
Looks like they're back in that tight bunch. Quarterback keeps it.
Ooh. Yeah, that was just a fake there to Connor Macasio, and Gio kept it going right up the middle.
Look like it's third down and 2 yards to go for the Eagles.
And that's a big offense. That's a big defensive line there, staring at you already here in the first quarter. Maclavio yet to get a touch. Yet to touch the ball. And here we are, 3rd and short.
First time the Eagles go ahead and go out with spreads to both sides. Shotgun formation. Hand off to number 4. He finds a little room up the middle. He drives for 3 to 4 more yards. That's going to be number 4, Connor Macazio. Check out the Care One instant replay.
That was a hard run. He gets in here, he's contacted there, and keeps his feet moving. You see how explosive he is with his knee drive. Able to go another 3-4 yards and pick up that meaningful first down for the Eagles.
You know, you like to see things like that out of the running back to where they take that first step and then he exploded. And he stayed low going through the hole. Eagles come back in that spread set. Shotgun formation, single back. Another handoff to number 4. He's still moving his feet up the middle.
Great job keeping his shoulder pads low, running behind him. As he ran into number 23, Michael Brown, the junior, and he was able to keep his balance and just keep moving forward and get a few more yards. But the Eagles are making their living off first down. I mean, we've seen 7 yards, we've seen 8 yards, we've seen 12 yards. They're making a good living on first down right now. They no Jerry Brown, number 3, Jerry Brown off the edge there, and he wrapped up Gio Martinez right away for a loss. Let's check out the Care One instant replay right here. Gio's going to fake this and keep it, and that number 3 is not fooled. Jerry Brown, the sophomore we spoke about at the beginning of the game, stopping the momentum here as it's 3rd and about 5 now. 3rd and 6.
It looked like the Leopards were pulling on that play. Correction, it looked like the Eagles were pulling and the Leopards were able to shoot that gap and make a big play. Martinez trying to get up the middle. Looks like he picked up about 3 yards on that carry, which would bring up 4th down and a big decision by Coach Garofano.
Yeah, Coach Garofano does have a decision here because Maldonado, number 7, Maldonado, he can kick. He's already made a 37-yard field goal on the season. This season, he made several last year, but they like their chances to get this ball back in there. That last play, I did see Connor Macazio kick out the end and give a little bit of space for Gio, but not enough. Let's see if they can get it on this down or if the Leopards defense holds true. Look at all those people on that line.
Look like they got number 2, Tyree Davis, up under center. He hands it off to number 4. Number 4 finds a hole on the right side of the field. Looks like he picked up the first down.
Connor Macazio just hits the hole differently. Now, I mean, he's in a 3-point stance. He fired through the line, and he was able to push the pile there, pick up a big first down for the Eagles. But the Leopards defense they had 7 guys right there on the line of scrimmage ready to play.
Davis still up under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off of the middle. Big hole. He's still moving. He's in the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Yeah, that was an amazing run there. I believe that was
Jaden James, number 5, came in and made a nice power run up the middle. Check out this Care One instant replay.
So James look at just moving. He moved his feet for 6 more yards. That's his first carry on the night. He just leaves the ball in the end zone like he's been there before. That was fantastic by the senior middle linebacker. We're known for the middle linebacker. Oh, we got a swinging gate. We got a unique PAT. Oh, they're going to snap it. And I'm looking for the sign to see if he's in. Looks like he's short. They're calling him short. No. Oh, wait a second.
We have one signaling the extra point is good.
That was a very late signal. But he did indeed signal that it was good.
So the extra point was good. We hadn't seen that play in a while, Dave.
Yeah, middle school football does a lot of it. High school football can do it. It just takes a lot of time and preparation. So a lot of high schools don't do it because of the time that it takes to commit, but it also takes the other team time to prepare for it. There's a stats right there. The rushing yardage, 30-yard difference already in the first little moments here.
So now we're getting ready for the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup for the Leopards. Leopards offense after the kickoff.
We do get to see Maldonado kick. I was wondering if he was okay since they did not go for the one, but we're going to see his leg right now. Maldonado, talented kicker.
We got number 2, Gabe Sansone. And number 11, Kamani Dawson back deep.
We got a senior and a sophomore back deep for the Leopards.
Great job there. Good job, John.
And we got foot to boot in the hands of Sansone. Comes to the right side of the field, looking for his little space. He has a little room. He's still on his feet and finally brung down at the 35-yard line.
Number 23, Will Figueroa on the tackle.
And here we are with the Divinity Med Spa lineup for the Leopards. On the offensive line. Saltzman at quarterback, Sansoon, Dotson, Brown, Bomberg, and Jackson. Blair, Brown, Volberg, Daniels, and Corton.
That's a good size offensive line there, Abe. Very good size O-line. Now this defense has allowed no points for the last 2 contests that it's played, led by a lot of seniors. Saltzman's going to have his hands full tonight. Let's see how he starts us off.
Leopards come out with a 3-2 set. Shotgun formation. Hand off to Sanson. He's immediately met.
It looked like number 27, Dalton Williams, on the initial stop there. And Sampson's a good, strong runner. It did take a second effort, but Williams did not let go.
Your Divinity Med Spa lineup for the Eagles defense is, on the defensive line, we have Clarkson, Johns, Tucker, Thurbault. And at linebackers, Jameis, Williams, and Hicks in the secondary for the Eagles. Davis, Pastrana, Ishavia, Macazio. Saltzman back. Saltzman put the ball downfield. Ball bounced in the air. Tipped by number 27. The ball was intended to number 17 for the Leopards. That's going to be Nate Bloomberg.
Yeah, Nate's 6'3", junior, with pretty good hands. He's able to, the ball sailed a little high on him. He was able to jump up and get a hand on it, was unable to pull it in. But a long scramble there by Saltzman and keeping his eyes downfield. But it does bring up 3rd and about 9.
Looks like the Leopards come out with twins to the left side of the field. Single receiver on the right. Shotgun formation. Saltzman take the snap. It's a little low. He drops back, puts the ball in the air.
Nice
One-hand grab.
Amazing catch.
By number 11, that's going to be Kamani Dotson.
We just talked about Kamani, the talented sophomore. He goes up and gets careful on instant replay right here. You're going to see a great ball. Look, it's a low snap. He's going to keep his eyes downfield. He knows who he wants to throw it to. Look how high that is. With one hand, he leaps up, brings it in tight for a giant Leopard first down.
Official timeout on the field, and we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Eagles come out in a four-wide set, shotgun formation, single back. Look like they have White in the backfield. We got motion to the left. Quarterback keeper by Saltzman. He picks up some yards, picks up about 8 yards on the carry, around the left side.
Great fake by Saltzman as he looked like he's going to throw it to Kamani, and then ended up keeping it going downfield, but slipped a tackle, able to get a good solid 6 yards there on first down. Leopards really moving the ball here, Abe.
You know, and that was led by that Saltzman pass and that one-handed catch by the sophomore, Dotson. Looks like the Leopards have twins to the left side of the field, single receiver on the right. Saltzman hands off to number 3. It's going to be Jeremiah Brown, who is moving his way up the field, and he picks up a first down.
Yeah, Jerry Brown is the leading rusher for the Leopards, the sophomore, another sophomore coming in. Getting some meaningful yards and another first down, Abe. You know, rivalries are everything, and this is the oldest rivalry we have in Hernando County, and this game means something to both sides of the line of scrimmage here.
Dave, this is the Burger Bowl. Leopards back in the four-wide set. Sanson's in the backfield. We got motion. Saltzman hands off to Sanson to the left side. Sanson's met immediately by the Eagles, number 0, Echeverry.
Yeah, he was able to meet Samsung and stop Samsung right there, and Samsung was giving him a big fight, but it was a stalemate right at impact, and they'll bring up second down in a long 9.
The Leopards liking that four-wide set, spreading the Eagles out. Still in that shotgun formation. We got motion. Saltzman takes the snap. He drops back. He's visually. He's looking.
Time.
He got time. Puts the ball in the air to number 11. He's still on his feet. Made a move. Made a man miss. And he's wrapped up by a host of Eagles.
That was, check out the Carol instant replay. Kamani goes in. Okay, so we're going to see it right here, the catch. But look at it after the catch. He just keeps those feet turning. But the route he ran, he motioned in. He did a half circle. And then he came across, caught the ball, went back and forth. He might have ran 45 yards on that play, Abe.
Dotson is making some plays tonight. He had a single one-handed catch, and then he just had another one where he had the yards at the catch. They're back. They got trips to the right side of the field. Single receiver on the left. Saltzman puts him in motion.
Uh-oh.
Ball falls. Saltzman has to fall on top of it.
Yeah, fumble snap there on the exchange there from the shotgun. It looked like Saltzman was trying to initially bring the ball towards our side of the field here, the wide side of the field. He was smart to just fall on top of it. And now it's 2nd and goal from the 15.
Leopards come out with twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Brown in the backfield. Saltzman take the snap. Quick pitch to Brown. Brown cuts it up. Still on his feet. And he's in the end zone for the Leopards.
That was a great individual effort there by Brown, but you can see number 60, Isaiah Daniels, the guard, going to escort Brown all the way to the end zone after Brown hits a quick spin move. Check it out. You're going to see Brown gets the ball right here. Number 60, Daniels, is going to lead him right here, and he's going to keep him right there, and he's going to help him all the way, escort to the end zone. Great effort by the O-line and great effort by Mr. Brown to take a big touchdown drive.
You know, and the Leopards have to give credit to their offensive line because the offensive line has given has given Saltzman time to make plays with his arm, and the offensive line has also been doing a great job with making moves on the ground and running the ball. So let's go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. We got the Springstead Eagles leading 8 to your Leopards 7.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
And this is the third week in a row. It won't stream on TV.
Man, what a absolute fantastic drive by the Leopards. They got 45 yards in the air on that drive and another 25 on the ground. 15 there on that last play by Jerry Brown and the finish. And now we got a 1-point score as the Eagles are going to wait to receive the kickoff. Back deep is going to be Macazio and Chad. Chadrick's got it. Oh, caught the ball, was able to bring it to his chest and secure the ball. Looks like they're going to have it right about the 25.5 yard line. 25.5 yard line. All right, Abe, so now you get to see the Eagles respond, or do you let the Leopards take control of this awesome field position here? I'm eager to see if Coach Carafano is going to keep him in the tight bunch or if he's going to spread him out.
You know, this is the Burger Bowl. This is a dogfight. This is where you see who really wants it.
He does indeed keep him in the tight bunch formation again.
Hand off to Macazio to the left side of the field. He turns the corner, and he's pushed out of bounds after he picks up a first down.
Yeah, Sampson was a great ankle pursuit there and got right in front of Macazio as he was trying to turn the corner and helped him out of bounds. But that is a first down play for the Eagles and gets them near the 40-yard line here, Abe.
And we haven't seen many penalties tonight. We've seen at the opening kickoff, but it's showing how both teams are disciplined. No holding calls.
And those rivalries matter, right? So you want to give your best version of your game. Wow. That defense is smothering. Number 48 was first on the scene.
Martinez tried to find a hole, but he was immediately met.
Yeah, that's Mason Paulea on first on the scene. You're going to see him right here as he meets Gio. As soon as he gets the ball right there, he just comes in nice and quick. He's got three other buddies with him.
And we talk about how games are won in the trenches, and right now the Leopard trenches are really, really controlling this ball game right now. They're stopping the run and stopping Macazio and Martinez from getting started. Another handoff to Macazio. He got to the outside, turned it up. Looks like he picked up a first down on that run. It looks like the Leopards had him contained, but then you had one of the defensive players try to reach for him, and he was able to go ahead and turn. And a player like that, you got to wrap him up.
Macazio does not go down by arm tackles, and he's able to see the vision. He's a very patient runner. He's got a lot of speed, and he just runs with his eyes, sets it up, and when he sees a seam, he puts his foot in the ground and accelerates to it, and another 9+ yard gain there. So a first down with 1 minute and 1 second to go here in the opening quarter.
Looks like the Eagles come out with trips left, single receiver to the right. Macazio motion. Screen pass. He takes it up the middle. He got some speed. He looks like he's going down the sideline, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yes, he did. Great throw by Gio. We're going to see it again. They have not tried Keandre Gavin's side very often. There, great heads-up play by number 32. Just a 5 yards too late there.
That's Hasbury.
Hasbury, the junior, able to pop it through, which is what you want to do if they get on that side of you. But, hey, we're going to see the swinging gate again. it's a little different. Last time we saw 3 guys in the middle. Now we only see 1 offensive lineman.
So the Eagles were able to answer the Leopards on the initial drive. Looks like number 1 still, he stuck it out and is in there for the extra point.
And the referees were quick to signal 2 points were good.
And what he did on that play is he stuck the ball across the goal line
He
and
did
pulled
stick
it back.
across.
So it looks like we got the Eagles 16.
And the Leopards 7. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take a quick commercial breaks with the Eagles on top 16 and your Leopards 7 with 48 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
All right, Abe, we're back. We have 48 seconds. This has been a great first half. First quarter, I'm sorry. We've seen several drives, and we're about to see a second drive here by the Leopards. We've got 118 yards rushing.
Little pooch kick.
Oh, that's a live ball. That's a live ball. He knocked it out of bounds. Great opportunity for the Eagles if they could just cash in. That's a heads-up play on the special teams, but it's still going to be the Leopards' ball.
And I'm quite sure the special team coach is going to get on them in regards to being aware of what's going on the field and making sure they cover these balls, because that would have been a big-time play for the Eagles to strike right back.
Yeah, they are showing a flag on the out of bounds, and they're talking with Coach Garofano. The White Hats talking with Coach Garofano as they get a little clarity on what's going on. But the ball did go out of bounds right about where the official's standing in his flag. Right there, you can see his right foot nearly touching his flag, and they're going to iron this out. But it should be first down for the Leopards right at the first down marker there.
Looked like the White Hats.
Well, it was last touched by the Eagles. They're going to call them offsides on the kickoff team. Yeah. Well, sometimes when you see that pooch kick and you see it's a live ball, you get a little excited, get a little ahead of yourself.
Well, we haven't had too many penalties in the game tonight. This is probably number 2.
And it's both been on kickoffs. Yeah. Now the Eagles or the Leopards can make them re-kick it, or they can take 5 more yards from here. I'm going to guess they're going to take the 5 yards. The White Hat's going to settle this for us, and looks like Saltzman's got his guys ready to go with a play already. Scargill's getting clarification. And the ball is set.
And they'll decline. And it'll be first down for the Leopards. The Leopards come out in a 4-wide set.
Last time we saw Kamani Dotson.
We got motion. Saltzman take the low snap. Hands off to Sansone. Picks up about a yard. But it was almost getting kind of scary from that snap because Saltzman's knee is going down, and the referees can call him down, especially in high school football.
Yeah, that was the third low snap that Saltzman's had to handle. And, some may argue that his knee was down for the handoff, but it's the White Hats' decision there, and they let it play for a yard.
Still in that 4-wide set. Going to be 2nd and 9. Saltzman drops back for a pass. He's looking. He's got time. He puts the ball in the air. He got a receiver, number 17 for the Leopards. That's Nate Blomberg.
That's the junior that we tried to target earlier in the first quarter. We're going to check this instant replay right here. He's got all the time he needs. Look at this. This offensive line is protected, and he's open. He catches it, but what a punishing tackle there by number 2, Tyree Davis.
Looked like it was a flag on the play that's going to wipe that off the board.
Was likely holding. Maybe that's why he had so much time. I have no idea, but it is going to wipe off a monstrous catch and throw for Saltzman and Bloomberg.
So that's the end of the first quarter. So up on your Farmville.
Well, Abe, that's going to wrap up our first quarter. We should take a commercial break. What do you say?
We'll take that little break. Eagles up 16, Leopards 7, and we'll be right back. Well, it looks like they're going to go ahead and not end that quarter on a penalty.
Yeah, they're ready to snap it.
Still in the 4-wide set. Saltzman takes the snap, hands off the Brown. Brown comes around the bird, and he flips up.
They just lost his footing there. And he had just lost his footing. Antonio Brown lost his footing, and that will officially end our first quarter. And an action-packed first quarter that was, Abe.
It's just the Burger Bowl. Anything's liable to happen.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, Abe, we are back to kick off the second quarter here with score 17 to 7. And, the Leopards, they may have lost 2 games, but they kept Wesley Chapel and Crystal River all the way to the final minute there of their 2 contests that went somewhere else. But here we are with them and the ball. Looks like 3rd and 25.
Look like they're in trips. Motion to the right. Saltzman drops back. We got pressure. Screen pass to number 2, Samson. Samson finds a move. He makes a cut. He cuts back. He still got room. He's still moving down the field. It looks like he might have got back to the original line of game.
That screen, they just let everyone through. And Samson did a great job getting that high pass and getting his feet back down on the ground. Watch his feet get right there. And now he's got 4 or 5 blockers. He's making some good moves. And he gets 15 yards right there. And now we got a 4th and 10.
Look like the Leopards will be punting. We got deep. It's Chaveria.
Number 21.
Leopards rush a guy on here to block. Might be coming for this, Abe. They got a couple guys near that line of scrimmage. Got some guys off the edge, some guys in the middle, but they do have 2 guys deep. Oh boy.
Oh gosh, no.
Oh boy, that was a, no one likes to punt, but when you punt, they can return it, they can block it, or they can drop it. And unfortunately for the Leopards, they did drop that.
And the Eagles have great field position.
This is great field position, and they're coming off 2 successful drives. So the Leopards' defense is going to have to step up right here and make their presence known.
And that's a key special team play that just happened.
Yeah.
Eagles, 1st and 10.
I mean, there was pressure by the Eagles, and they had two guys there to stop it. But special teams are very important. Here we go. First down, Abe, on about the 26-yard line, going into their own end zone here.
Look like the Eagles come out with twins to the right, single receiver to the left.
One-on-one coverage there at the top.
Hand off to Makazi up the middle. He was met in the backfield by number 77, but he kept his feet moving and able to get another yard.
Yeah, the nose guard, Evan Richards, number 77, his first on scene, is able to slow him down before he could get any head of steam going. And he may not have finished the play, but he allowed his teammates to get to the tackle there. It's a big, strong nose guard. Evan Richards, the junior, 6'3".
Eagles go to twins to the left side of the field, single receiver. Hand off to Makazi up the middle. He's met again by the Leopards. The Leopards are being stingy up the middle.
Yeah, the Leopards have another sophomore, number 33, Kevin Smith, in on the tackle. Now we got third and a long 9, Abe. You know, in a rivalry game, you're up by one score. You really want to take advantage of your field position. Coach Garifano's team having a little tough time here. Probably going to see Gio put this in the air here on third down.
Eagles go to trips to the left side of the field, single receiver. Martin drop back, puts the ball in the air.
Oh, just missed. Just missed it.
Ball was intended to number 7, Raul McDonald.
Yeah, Maldonado. That's the kicker. That's the punter. That's the punt returner. That's the catcher. That's the receiver. That's everybody. He does everything this year, and just a few inches short, just a little too far in front. Now it's fourth down. That defense has played really well right here. Let's see if they got it one more time, or if the Eagles are going to convert here. Tyree Davis.
Martinez dropped back, puts the ball in the air. Number 4, nice catch. He pushed out of bounds, and it looks like
he's short.
Not going to have a first.
Yeah.
He's short.
Yes, Macasio just came out of the backfield into the flats with a quick catch, and you're going to see him right there in the backfield as he just runs and looks. Gio tried to look the safety off. Quick throw, good strong push out of bounds, and he's going to be short. The Leopards are going to take over with a huge defensive stop and a little bit of momentum.
Looks like they gave him a first down.
Well, that was close. Okay. So it is a first down, Ed.
Eagles come with the trips to the left, single receiver. Martinez in shotgun, drop back. Quick hitch to number 2, Tyree Davis. He's trying to find a move. He cuts up the middle. He's still on his feet to the 1-yard line.
Well, that was a great throw and catch there with Tyree and Gio Martinez. Yeah, that was a pass. Yeah, nice pass. Yeah, about the 1-yard line here now, Abe. And
normally when the Eagles get down here like that, they normally put Tyree Davis up under center.
They do like to have him there. Last time, they gave the ball to Jaden James, who already has a touchdown, number 5. And guess who's in the backfield right now?
Up under, Tyree Davis looks like he's in the end zone for a touchdown for the Eagles.
Was that a quarterback sneak?
Quarterback sneak. Normally when they get down there in that red zone and down by the goal line, they normally put Tyree Davis up under center, and he just takes it forward.
Now, are we going to see – I see Maldonado there in the middle, as if he's going to kick this one this time. Sometimes coaches like to try something for the next team, because that's the first time I've seen. Oh, they're flipping it over. They're going to see. So Coach Garifano likes this formation.
because it confuses the defense. They try to figure out who they need to line up and where the ball is going to go. Ball is hiked all the way to number 27. He is pushing his way in, and
Yeah,
he is in the end zone.
That's Dalton Williams, the linebacker and the up back here, and he's able to get a 2-point conversion. Let's check out the McMurdo Family Vision Regional scoreboard.
So with 8:31 left in the first half.
All right, Avis, 24-7. You know, we got a little confused, or maybe I got a little confused on that fourth down play, but the Eagles do not come up empty as they will kick off. Maldonado's going to kick off here. The high pooch kick kept in bounds, and a big heads-up play covered by number 9, Isaiah Williams, the sophomore cornerback. Big recovery there.
And like you say, some games are won and lost with special teams, and that was good that he caught the ball because the Eagles was right there in his face.
Well, and I think Springstead's going to probably attack that and force the Leopards to cover it. It looks like the referee is signaling the Eagles offsides again. So maybe it's a good thing he didn't recover it.
Oh, now he said it's offsides against the Leopards. Which one is it?
And all these penalties been coming on special teams.
Yeah, mostly kickoff. Yeah, mostly kickoff.
So they're going to bring their kickoff return team back out, and they're going to re-kick this.
Well, Coach Scargill's talking to him.
He wants to know what number.
Guys are ready. Yeah, he's like, hey, make sure you guys are ready. The ball's coming to you. Make sure you cover it. Got 8:35 left to go in the first half here, Abe. And they're moving the ball around, bringing it back to the tee. So we just got a dead ball offsides on the Leopards and offsides on the kicking team, so they are going to re-kick.
And I'm quite sure the special team coach for the Leopards is going to let his guys know, listen, you got to play smart right now. You got to look down the field, look where the ball is being kicked, because these guys are either going to pooch it or they're going to kick it deep. And right now they've pooched it twice tonight.
Well, number 11, Kamani Dotson, is back deep, and we've seen how electric he is when the ball is in his hands. I'm not sure I want to kick deep to him either. And then the other idea is Gabriel Sampson, number 2, back deep. Maybe these short kicks are better for him. Wow, that's a great shot there by our camera crew right on the 45-yard line.
We got toe to leather. The ball's over their head, and it is not in the end zone yet.
Wow.
Number 11 picks it up. He tried to run to the outside, and he met by a host of Eagles. And that kick came to the 1-yard line and went dead right there.
Yeah, normally that kick will bounce into the end zone, but it took a funny bounce. And, Kamani Dotson thought for sure it was going in the end zone, and when he noticed it wasn't, he hustled over to pick it up. But
that was a big heads-up play by him because he could have gave the Eagles
that's a
the
live
ball
ball.
right there.
Yeah, that's a live ball, but they have a long way to go on this drive. Inside the 10-yard, their own 10-yard line, Abe. But Saltzman doesn't seem to be afraid right now. He doesn't seem to be shaken. Just have to have some good snaps.
Actually, you have number 15 in at quarterback, Ryan Browning, who takes it up the middle.
Yeah, Browning's a freshman that we've heard a lot about. A lot of excitement going along with Mr. Browning, who already has a varsity touchdown thrown this year.
And they look like they're keeping him in.
But it's going to be second down and about 7.
The Leopards look like they're coming out with twins to the right side of the field, single receiver, but they're in tight. Browning drops back. He's looking. He finds open number 5. He picks up a first down. That's going to be Sam Jackson for the Leopards that makes that catch.
Yeah, Jackson, just the outlet guy. He's just in the flats. As Browning was able to, look at the field, left, right, look, left, look, keeps it. It's right back down to his short guy in the flats, and able to get Sam the ball, and that's a huge first down for the Leopards. Give him a little breathing room as well.
Now it looks like the Leopards go twins right, single receiver to the left, single back shotgun formation. Browning still in at quarterback. Motion in the backfield. Browning drops back over the head of number 3, Jeremiah Brown.
That's a really good ball by Browning. I mean, he just stepped in there, had a defender in his face, was able to throw it over the outreached hands, and not missing Jeremiah Brown by much. You're going to see him right here. Watch the hands of 55 go up. That ball just sailed a little bit over Brown's head.
But you got to give credit to this Leopard offensive line. They have been giving both quarterbacks time in the backfield. Most coaches ask for 3.5 seconds, and I think the Leopards right now have been given that.
I would agree with that. It's a big offensive line.
We got twins right, single receiver left. Browning takes a snap, hands off of the middle. Look like Sanson's trying to find some room. Still dancing, still moving. He's moving forward. They got the first down.
You're going to love this, Abe. Number 69, the center, Grayson Volkberg, hustles down the field, and you're going to see him help his running back as he gets right here. Boom. As he's still blocking. 72's blocking. Here comes 69. Help move that pile. That's a great effort there for the offensive line. Wiley Blair downfield blocking. Way to go for the tackle for the Leopards. Big first down there, Abe.
Dave, they come into the 4-wide set. Browning still at quarterback. Ball goes over his shoulder, and he had to lay on it quickly.
Yeah, that ball just went right through his hands, and it might be wet. You never know. We got dew on the grass. You saw a couple guys slipping. You saw the ball take a funny bounce on the kickoff, and now the ball goes through the hands here. Kind of like what had happened at the same spot here for the punt earlier, but it is not going to help you on 2nd and 17. So we're going to have to see what they can.
Once again, we thank you guys for tuning in to Gulf Coast Sports Network to the Burger Bowl between the Leopards and the Eagles. Make sure you subscribe and like. Send us a comments. Let us know how we're doing.
Yeah, we do collect likes. Nice ball. Oh, right through
in and out of the hands of number 3, Jeremiah Brown. I don't know if he heard footsteps coming, but that was a nice pass by Browning.
Browning to Brown connection right there.
Check out the Care One instant replay. Motion to the outside. Browning drops back, puts the ball nice in the air.
There, yeah. And Brown wishes he had that one back, but that's tough catch in traffic. But it's going to bring up 3rd and 17, Abe, and
it's almost like 3rd and a long way to go, Dave.
The Leopards have two very good quarterbacks right now.
Look like they're in trips. Single receiver to the left. Browning drops back. Browning's looking for some room. Got time. Got plenty of time. He brought down in the back for a sack by number 55 of the Eagles.
Yeah, that's Andrew Clark, the defensive end, the senior defensive end, applying the pressure. Browning nearly gets out of the pocket and he was able to bring him down, number 55 Clarkson. But what I love about Brown is he's keeping his eyes downfield, wanting to throw it. He wants to throw it.
What hurt the Leopards on that drive was that snap.
Yeah,
and
that's
that fumble.
negative yards.
But I got to give credit to the Leopards line because they have been giving him time to look up and down the field to his first and second reads.
High punt.
It's going to fall in the Eagles' favor.
Right about the 50, Abe.
So, Dave, it looks like 5 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the second quarter. We got the Eagles up 24 to your Leopards 7, and we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break.
All right, Abe, we got 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go in this first half. Looks like we're going to see Gio Martinez and the Eagles at midfield here, Abe.
Let's go defense.
Defense really gave up a fight, put up a good fight last outing, and
the Leopards need a big stop right here. This can be a game changer for the Leopards. Right now, their offense has been stalled. Special teams have helped the Eagles get points. The Leopard defense been playing very good. Their defense line been aggressive at stopping the runs up the middle. Martinez dropped back, balls in the air, pass complete.
That's number 0 over there on the reception. Our buddy
Chavera.
Yeah, Chavera. That's a really great toss too. I mean, you're going to see it right here. The poise of the quarterback as he just steps back and just lets it go, even though there's some Leopards in his face. But good catch by Chad and gets him inside the 10-yard line here. Looks like right at the 5.
I think the only person that really called him was our camera crew, and they had a nice shot on that, so our fans can see that beautiful pass and catch. And right now, the Eagles once again knocking on the door.
And you got Tyree Davis coming in under center right now.
Look like they're stacked to the right. Hand off to Macazio. Picks up about a yard and a half on the play. Is going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Yeah, they bring Jaden James in to do some lead blocking. James does have that touchdown in the first quarter, but he's known for his linebacker jobs. But he did pick up a good block there for Connor Macazio, but we're going to bring up 2nd and goal. You can see 4 and 5 talking it out right now.
So they go ahead and stack the left side of the field. Hands off to Macazio again. He bounced to the outside, and he's in the end zone for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's Connor's 2nd touchdown. Yeah, that was a good run. I mean, I really like how the Eagles outmanned the left side of the field there by design, and Connor really didn't have to make too many people miss. He was just right around the left-hand side there. But they're going back to the swinging gate.
Well, apparently Coach Garofano is using this swinging gate to put more points on his board. Each time he's going for 2.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
And all those 2s add up.
Good, thank you.
And it's a direct snap to Maldonado, the kicker, who's lined up at wide receiver.
And
So
he's in for the extra point.
hit for the extra point. So that's a really talented center to be able to snap it, not to the quarterback, but to another guy far, far, far away on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side. Let's check out the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard. All right, Abe, the goal here is no offsides. All right?
No flag.
No flags.
No flag.
And you got Isaiah Williams over there about the 35-yard line, making sure that if the ball comes his way, he's going to cover it. But Maldonado did have a beautiful kick last time that set right there on the 1-yard line.
Oh, there go that pooch kid again.
Oh, signaled with a fair catch. That is the secret to success. Braden White, number 81, on the heads up.
Isn't that the second time Braden has caught a pass over there?
That is the second time, Braden. That's a heads up play. Because you're protected when you wave that hand in the air. They cannot get you. And if they do, that little yellow thing comes out. We've seen it once or twice on kickoff, but not this time. Great field position for the Leopards, who are going to be look like on their 41-yard line.
And Braden is a sophomore also.
Another sophomore for the Leopards.
Looks like Saltzman's back in his field general. We got trips to the left. Single receiver right. Saltzman gives the signal for motion. Saltzman drops back. He hits number 12. 12 bobbles it but holds on, and he's immediately brought down by number 8, Mikael Terralt for the Eagles.
Yeah, Terralt's normally a little more on the inside of the defense, but he came out with the trips, and he was quick to the receiver there for the quick tackle. The ball does appear to be slippery. I mean, you could see it. You know, the receiver caught it twice, which doesn't help you get downfield quicker. But there was some motion, and the Eagles defense did not move. They're playing their base. No one's flowing.
Leopard still in that 4 wide set. Saltzman gets the ball, gives a fake up the middle, picks up 5, 6, 7 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that's Saltz again on the number 8 again on the tackle as he's talking to Saltzman. But Saltzman wanted to pitch that to the tailback, but the Eagles defense was almost could have taken the pitch, so he ended up keeping it and going upfield for a short gain. But a short gain is way more important than a negative play there. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 7, Abe.
Leopards in trips, single receiver left.
Empty now.
Now they go to a twin set, empty backfield. Saltzman in the back. Saltzman gives motion. Saltzman drops back. Looking to the right side of the field. He goes deep. He has a man. Interception by the Eagles. That's number 2, Tyree Davis.
Oh, somehow number 11 came up with that. Not sure exact. Oh, we got some extracurricular activity. We got referees. We got coaches on the field. We got trying to separate some of these fellas. Yep, coaches are quick to get their guys back to their sideline. But you're going to see a deep ball right here. And Tyree plays a great job of playing the ball. And then so he was a tackle. Now we got Springstead coach out on the line, Garofano, as they're just trying to keep everybody on their own sideline. Rivalry week, Abe. I mean, tell you, emotions always are high during rivalry. This is the oldest rivalry in Hernando County. We got 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go till the half. We got a penalty on Springstead, and we're going to see. Looks like that's just it. 1 penalty on the Eagles, but it doesn't negate the interception. The interception stands. They're going to back him up. You can see the referee has the spot of the ball. But this fires up both sidelines, right?
Well, it looked like it was a little jaw jacking going on.
A couple plays before, yeah.
And when other teams start saying, look at the scoreboard, you get upset. But then that second man is the one to get caught by the referees.
Yep. So instead of starting on the 22, it looks like they're going to get about the 10-yard line. And now it's an opportunity. We've seen the Leopards defense in the backfield here.
Let's go defense.
So you want to pin them deep if you're the Leopards. We got Gio under center. And they're going back to that tight
Look like they
bunch.
Quarterback keeps go around the right side, picks up about 7 yards on the carry.
Look like Sam Jackson, first one on the scene for the Leopards, but he does give them out of the danger zone, if you will. You know, it's a 6 or 7 yard run. Sam Jackson able to bring him down. But we are under the 2 minutes left to go in this first half.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 4.
Staying in that tight bunch, Abe. Gio's getting a lot of carries here, a lot of attention. I think the Eagles are pretty content with running out the clock here. It is 3rd down. They're taking their time in their huddle.
3rd down. Let's get loud because you'll have a crowd.
You know, it could be calming the team down as well. And that was their defense where the extra energy was being given.
We're under a minute. 3rd and about 4.
Look like they got the fullback in the back. Davis was under snap.
He stopped short of the sticks. The clock continues.
Which would be that 4th and 1.
4th and 1 with
25 seconds remaining.
You can see the clock there.
He may wait till it gets all the way down.
Yeah, you don't want to have to give the ball back to anyone if you're the offense. And they may not have to. As I don't see the referees blowing it dead, and that is going to bring us to the end of the first half of the score. The Springstead Eagles 32 and the Hernando Leopards 7 at the Burger Bowl.
We had a great first half, Dave. I mean, the score doesn't show what kind of game we had.
It truly doesn't. It truly
and fumbles is what really hurt the Leopards. And the Eagles were able to pretty much capitalize on those mistakes, and they've been doing that what did you call that? That spread for the extra points.
Tight bunch.
That tight bunch and getting those extra points on that.
The swinging gate, yeah.
The swinging gate. And the swinging gate has been giving them points by points. So right now, with Springstead Eagles 32 and your Hernando Leopards 7, we're going to send it up the wheel.
Thank you, Abe and Dave. Great job on that first half call. We got a great ball game going on here at Hernando High School. 32-7 is your score. Welcome to GCSN at the half. We got a lot of great content for you coming up here on our halftime show. So be sure to stick with us here. We're going to go ahead and get things started with our senior spotlight feature tonight. That's Keandre Gavin, starting defensive end for Hernando High School. He's our senior spotlight. Then we're going to get the regional game roundup with the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard, get all the scores from all around the region. Then we're going to kick it back up to the booth for Abe and Dave for their halftime summary. All that and more is going to be coming up next on GCSN at the half. It's halftime. Springstead 32, Hernando 7. We'll be right back.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
First grade, my mom said she wanted me to get out of the house, so she put me in Coach John Capel's league. At first, I started off with the Hurricanes in Brooksville, but I stayed. I think I stayed there for like a couple practices, and then I moved closer because we lived out in Spring Hill. So I went with the Bulldogs. He put me on the Bulldogs, and my first 2 years for the Bulldogs, we didn't have a perfect season. I think we lost every game that I can remember. But then after my second year, I went to HYL, Hernando Youth League with the Leopards. That was in third grade. I like playing for HYL mainly because they were a winning team. I just came off from a majority losing team. So when we got our first win, I was excited about that. I had a lot of fun playing for the youth league, but when I transitioned to middle school, it was different because I had to balance. I played both HYL and Parrott, but the only thing is I didn't start on Parrott, so I played like a lot of fifth quarter. But those two teams, we didn't really do good that year, both teams. So it was kind of like down. Like I was also tired from going from one practice to the next, and then yeah, like we were a bunch of sixth graders playing against eighth and ninth graders at HYL. Then we'll come to Parrott and we're losing almost every game. We didn't lose every game, but I remember me going in the fifth quarter, the first game, they put me at linebacker. I never played linebacker ever. I was always a D lineman, and I actually had a good game. It was more just go get the ball. It wasn't like, oh, you do this. It was whoever has the ball, you go get it. I was ready to start my seventh grade year, but I had transferred to a school at a different city and they didn't have tackle football. So I told my mom that I couldn't miss another year. Like I had to go play. So I played for HYL for my final year. And then after that final HYL year, I transferred back and I went to Powell. And I think that was COVID year. So I think we lost one game. But we didn't have any playoffs or a championship, so that was a bummer because we actually could have had a playoff run because we only lost one game. And we had a new staff. Powell just got a new head coach, so that was different too. But yeah, overall, my eighth grade was fun because we were winning. Like youth league and middle school, back then they didn't have like summer workout things, and that's what I first went into when I got to high school, summer workouts. And I remember. That's when Coach Johns was at Nature Coast, and we had weight room. I'd never been in a weight room. I didn't know like weightlifting was a thing. It's for football at least. And then we had to go outside, and we ran and ran and ran. And I remember going home and going to sleep for like 8 hours straight, from like 11 to like 9. It was bad. I was so tired. Coming into high school, it was a tough adjustment, and the season didn't go the way I wanted to. But I decided to stick around and battle it out to see what would go on in my sophomore year. All the hard work paid off from freshman year and going into sophomore year. I started on JV. I was on everything except like kickoff. And I think I had a successful season. I was like, I think one of the best linemen we had at the time. I played D-line and I played guard. And then right after the end of the JV season, I got called up to varsity, and I played with varsity for the rest of their season. When I got the call up to go to varsity after the JV season, it was a big confidence booster, especially from when I didn't start. My ninth grade year, even on JV, I definitely thought that I was moving up in the ranks. Even though things were going good at Nature Coast, I have a family tradition that we're very strong and proud of at Hernando. Like my whole family graduated from there, like my whole family. So I just wanted to continue the tradition and go to Hernando and graduate, play football.
Keandre first got there, we were really excited to have him. Right, he was I think a cousin of one of our existing players. They had moved into the area, and he was very excited to be a Hernando Leopard. We had to figure out where we were going to fit him in. We knew he was a defensive player. We started him at Mike linebacker, but he kind of gravitated to the surface, to the line of scrimmage, so to speak, and he really enjoyed playing defensive end, and he just kind of gelled there. So, as good coaches, we decided to keep him there.
I first got there, Coach Scargill, he was nice. I didn't really talk to him that much. I'm a very antisocial person, but he put me at a position that I played, but I never that wasn't my main position. He put me at linebacker first. Even though I didn't like linebacker, I did a decent job. I think I was ranked for tackles when I was at linebacker. When I was there, and then but I like D-line better, so when he switched me, I definitely felt a little bit more comfortable. And one of the games I remember was when we played Nature Coast. I think it was week 2, week 3. I wanted to just impress them, kind of just show them what they were kind of missing, I guess, in a sense. So I remember a couple of plays into the game, I got a sack. Maybe a quarter later, I got a big tackle, and I had a QB pressure, big hit on the QB, threw the ball, it was incomplete. And yeah, I felt like that was the game that I knew I'm good at this defensive line stuff. I should have been on varsity a long time ago. Yeah.
When Keandre got there, we found the spot for him at defensive end. We got him in the weight room, started training him in the weight room, getting him a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. Let him get comfortable that first summer before his junior year, playing the edge, the outside linebacker / defensive end. And then last year, for most of the season, we tried to always put him in a position where he could be successful. He led the county in sacks, and I think that gave him the confidence that we were putting him in a place to be successful, kind of building the front seven around him, so we could guide the ball towards him. And then in the offseason, after he had a fantastic junior year, he was in the weight room every time we were in the weight room. He also had to hold down a steady job, so we had to work around that sometimes. But he was always easy to work with. And then this summer, he was there just about every single day, training to get ready for his senior year.
By the time the season ended, I was ranked I think in the nation for sacks and tackles. I was ranked in the district. I was high. I think I was first in our district for sacks. And I think I was ranked 13th for tackles. I was ranked in Florida, and I was ranked in Florida High School Association. Now it's my senior year, and I think I came a really long way from ninth grade year, from not even starting on JV to now I'm a captain on the team, ready to one of the leaders of the team. And I think an accomplishment for me this year, I think I want to get a lot of tackles. I think I want to get over 100 tackles because I was almost there last year. And I want to get at least 20 sacks because I was almost there last year too. And for a team goal, I want us to go to a state championship. And I want us to make playoffs and actually have a positive record this year.
My vision for Keandre as a leader on our defense for this season coming up is to lead by example, showing up every day to practice, giving everything that he has in practice, and then have it transition to the games. He's not a vocal person. He's actually very quiet, but he comes to work every single day, and the other players see that. They see that he's working, and he's one of our best players on the team. He's going to be the team captain this season on defense, and we're just looking for him to lead by example.
I've grown so much as a player, and I wouldn't be here without Coach Scargill, of course. I could say my coaches from Nature Coast, Coach Riggins, Coach Fabian, Coach Liggett from Nature Coast, Coach Johns, all those coaches helped push me to become the player I am now.
Yeah, Keandre, he gets it done on the field. He works hard in the weight room. He leads by example on the practice field and everything that we do for the team, but he also gets it done in the classroom. And that's super important for someone that wants to play at the next level. The better academically, the better your GPA, your grades in general, the more opportunities and options you're going to have to play at the next level, and I know that's a dream for him. He helps the other students, player athletes, with their academics when they ask him to. He's not the type that'll push you into trying to get something done, but if you need his help, he'll be there to help you. And like Keandre, we have 4 or 5 honor roll type students on the team that really are the leaders of this team.
I like having success on the football field, but I also have success in the classroom too. School always came first in my household. I'm always high honor roll. I have a 3.3 GPA. And I think that's especially best if I want to play college football, which college football has been a dream of mine for a long, long time. And I think me putting the work in classroom and on the field, that'll take me far in the next level.
He wants to play football at the next level. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that happens. It's a different environment at the next level now with the transfer portal and everything that's going on with NIL. But we do already have coaches interested in him, and we go to a coaches clinic and a career type of recruiting fair for D2 and D3 schools. So he's going to have a lot of options to play at the next level. The fact that his grades are fantastic and his play on the field is fantastic, he's going to get a really nice place to play in the next 4 or 5 years.
I've achieved a lot, I think, my whole high school career, and I definitely have more that's coming up, but I couldn't have done it without my mother. She's been to every game. If I need something, she'll buy it. I tell Mom, let's go to camps, football camps. She's on it, She never misses a beat with football. She wants me to make it to the next level. And I always told her, well, when I make it there, you'll definitely be the first in line to get whatever you want. You're my mother at the end of the day. So,
Keandre is going to be great at anything he does because he's very committed once he sets his mind to it.
It's my senior year, and the Leopards are definitely going to make it happen this year.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Gulf Coast Sports Network. Now we're going to check out the regional scores with the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard. Welcome back to the broadcast. This is Will Wilkie up in the broadcast booth. 32-7 is your halftime score. We're about ready to get the third quarter started, so let's send it back up to the booth for Abe and Dave for the second half call. Take it away, boys.
All right, Abe, we are back. Getting ready to start the second half of this rivalry, the Burger Bowl. We're back. 32-7. You know, the difference that I see is the Eagles have been cashing in every time they are on offense, where Hernando's offense will make some really good plays, but then they'll stale out and not reach pay dirt. What do you see, Abe?
Well, looking at the score in 32-7, but the ball game we're watching don't seem like the Leopards is giving that many points up. The Leopards defense have been very good with stopping the Eagles, but special team plays has been helping the Eagles out. And then, like I say, Eagles have been capitalizing on their extra points as well.
Yeah, the hidden yardage, the hidden points, things like that are going in the Eagles' favor for sure are showing up. You know, I'm excited to see how the Leopards respond, especially on offense. You know, they got two guys that are throwing the football. All right, and they're not throwing it terrible. We've had a couple of drops, drop punt, some things that went, not in their favor. But at the end of the day, we still got a rival on our hands, and you got to respond to that. And we got a little chippy there late in the end of the first half, and we guys got to keep our heads. Both teams got to keep. You don't want any penalties that could linger next week as well.
Well, Dave, the offensive line for the Leopards have been doing a phenomenal job.
Agreed.
We're giving the quarterback time. And it looks like the Leopards, you need to go back with what's working for them. They hit Kamani Dotson multiple times, and he's just a sophomore, and he's been able to do some things on this field, some one-handed catches, some nice catches. They need to go back to what's working for them. And, he was doing a great job for them. My hat's off to this line. You asked for 3.5 seconds, and they give you 3 seconds. You can't ask for anything more than that. And like I say, a few miscues by the Leopards has given the Eagles the advantage in this game right now.
Yeah, Kamani Dotson is an electric player. I do enjoy watching him play. I hope the Leopards are able to put the ball in his hands so we can see him how he plays. We want to see electric players with the ball. And the Eagles have a great defense, and they have several good cornerbacks and linebackers that fly hard to the ball. And how can they handle it? Because Jaden James and Tyree Davis, they are everywhere on this field. And you mentioned something at the beginning of this game. How many players for the Eagles go both ways? It was several. We saw the picture of the lineups. It was several players for the Eagles. Does that play a toll in the second half? Does it even matter with the score 32-7? I fully anticipate both teams coming out and playing hard second half.
Dave, this is the Burger Bowl, and they have not disappointed. The score may be 32-7, but we've had some big plays by both teams. With Macazio breaking one down the outside, and then the Leopards answering and driving right back. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in to Gulf Coast Sports Network, the Burger Bowl here at Tom Fisher Stadium in Brooksville. This is one of the long-time rivalries between Springstead and Hernando. So we like for you to subscribe and like on our YouTube channel. So make sure you send us a lot of likes.
A lot of likes, Abe.
A lot of likes. And we also like to thank our film crew because they are doing a phenomenal job in making sure we get everything going. And now we got another pooch.
Oh, it didn't make it.
Kicking it looked kind of short.
Oh, it didn't make it. It's got to go 10 yards. It did not make it. You saw the flag come out late. Coach Garofano likes the risky plays there with the pooch punch and the onside just to have a chance of getting it back.
Well, when a coach does that quite often, that means he has confidence in his defense.
He does. Yeah.
Either he got confidence in his defense or they have a threat back there deep.
Which Kamani Dotson is back deep, and so was Sandstone.
And remember, he's just a sophomore.
So Springstead Hernando's the first team to score on Springstead in 1 month.
Looks like the Leopards come out with twins to the left, single receiver. Browning in the back, hands off to Sanson. Sanson finds some room, adds a little power to the run, picks up about 6 yards on the carry.
So they're bringing in Browning, the freshman quarterback, to start us off here in the second half, trying to get the Leopards some points. And it's not easy going against the Eagles here, but they're going to give the freshman the first set of downs here in the second half.
Look like the Leopards go back with the twins to the right side of the field, single receiver. Browning's in the shotgun. Hands off the middle again to Sanson. Look like he picks up another 3 yards on the carry. He's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, 3rd and very short here, Abe, and nothing special about that. You know, Coach Scargill likes to use motion pre-snap, and he didn't use any there. They just went straight ahead, and they were able to pick up a good, strong 3 like you mentioned. But now it's 3rd down and just 1. What are they going to do? Browning's still in at the quarterback. Now, he does not run like Saltzman. Saltzman will take it downfield where Browning looks to throw. But, you know, got number 3, Jerry Brown, in the backfield with Browning.
And they're sticking with that twin set with the single receiver on the right side of the field. Browning takes a step, hands it off to Brown. He hits up the middle, picks up a hard 4 yards on the carry and the first down for the Leopards.
Yeah, there was a strong collision there between Browning and Macazio. Did you know Macazio? This is Macazio's first year that I remember of him playing some defense. So he's coming in, Macazio playing a little bit of safety and cornerback for the Eagles, and he was in there on that collision. It's hard to keep an athlete off on just one side of the ball sometimes. First down there, Abe.
Leopards go into that twin set on the right side. Browning has time, puts the ball in the air to number 3. That's going to be Brown. He's still moving. He's still hitting. And he's taken down after he gets the first down for the Leopards.
Yeah, there were several Eagles. Jayden James was over there. We saw Silas over there. But now we got some cramping going on.
And that's on both teams.
Yeah,
we haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, it's about a month into the season, so sometimes the cramping usually at the beginning of the year. But Jerry Brown on the catch and the big first down. Hey, Browning leading them down on this opening drive.
You know, and it's like these young studs for the Leopards are what's electrifying this offense right now.
If a lot of freshmen and sophomores. I know there's some seniors on the line giving them some time. It's got to be exciting to see some of that young talent coming through, making some big, meaningful plays. We got Sansone in the backfield.
Leopard sticking with that twin set. Hands off to Sanson. Sanson finds a middle. He cuts it outside. Still moving on the feet, and he looks like he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That was taken down by Chedel there, number 0, who's had a really great game for us today. You know, at halftime, Glory Days gave out 2 $1,000 scholarships to 2 awesome young men, and one of those was our senior spotlight today, number 10, Keandre Gavin, and the other is Connor Macazio, number 4. Both of those guys got a $1,000 scholarship for college. Way to go, Glory Days. Thank you for supporting our young athletes and being present at this game.
Sanson still got the ball. He bounced to the right side, cuts back up the middle. He's still on his feet. He's looked like he's being pushed by his lineman. We got him going. The referee finally blows the whistle. Sanson picked up about 6 yards on that carry, and it wasn't just 6 yards, it was 6 hard yards, and then he had his team trying to come with the rescue rangers trying to push him in the remainder of the way.
Yeah, he had some great balance on that run. Looked like Sam Jackson just hobbled off there, the fullback. He's cramping as well. So we've got 3 different guys cramping, 2 for the Leopards, 1 for the Eagles, but we are inside the 5-yard line. So it's second down and goal. About the 4-yard line there, Gabe. Abe, about the 4-yard line. I'm excited to see what the Leopards do here.
Leopards go ahead and go with twins to the left, single receiver right. Browning takes it, pitches it to Sanson. Sanson cuts back, he finds a hole, he's in the end zone for the Leopards.
That's the second touchdown scored tonight, and the second touchdown scored on the Eagles defense in a month. And that looks really promising there for the Leopards. But Sanson just takes a toss, puts his foot in the ground, gets north and south, and easily gets in here. Check out the Care 1 instant replay. It's just a quick toss, right? Now he's got a pulling guard. He's got a great block there by the tight end, number 81. He's made some big plays for the Leopards tonight. That's Braden White.
And it was a nice smooth drive by the Leopards. They drove straight down the field, penalty free. They had a nice pass, had some nice runs, and just walked the ball down the field methodically, not taking much time off the clock. Extra point is good, brings up 32-14. They were able to answer the Eagles. So now is the Eagles going to come out and respond to what the Leopards just did?
Well, they've responded so far every time, but here we are in the second half.
So we got Springstead 32, Hernando 14, 8 minutes and 5 seconds remaining, and we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
All right, Abe. Abe, can I ask you a question, my man? Is Coach Scargo going to look across at Coach Garofano and say, you think you can outside because I think we can too, or is he going to kick this ball deep to some of these speedster back there, Connor Macazio and Mr. Chadwick? What's he going to do?
The Leopards got some young speedsters over there. I'm going to kick it and trust in my special teams because, you know what, right now we're playing a field position game. So we don't want to give the Eagles great field position because we know they can strike at any time. We want to make them earn it and work for it.
It hit him. Great kick. That is a live ball because he was beyond the 10-yard mark, even though it ended up about the 9. But big recovery by number 70 for the Eagles. It smacked him right in the chest. Antonio Graham, the offensive lineman there playing on the front line, able to protect the ball. Great kick by the kicker. In college, we used to have a kicker that could nail the 7 or the 0 on the opposing team, and every time he did, we ended up with the ball. Almost ended up with the ball. There was the Leopards, but it'll be first down and 10 for the Eagles at midfield. Abe,
that was a big play for Antonio to recover that after being hit with that ball like that. Martinez go around the left side, turns the corner, and then he hit hard by number 2, knocking him out of bounds. That was number 2, Gabe Sanson.
Sanson played a big game on both sides of the balls tonight for the Leopards. He just scored that touchdown, but you can see Gio Martinez wanting to throw it, but then Tyree Davis leads him down, and he's able to get a 1.5 yards on that carry.
Look like the Leopards are still cramping on the sideline.
Yeah, they haven't marked the ball yet. Okay, so a yard. Yeah, I see them. The referee's talking.
Look like they're still cramping on the far side, Eagle sideline.
Oh, I see. The Leopard players on their sideline, so they're going to take a free timeout, I believe, here. Wow, we take a timeout, Abe, and let's hit a quick commercial break. All right, we're back. Looks like Mr. King, number 6, the defensive back for the Leopards, being assisted from one sideline to the next. They're going to take a look at him. Hopefully he's okay. But it brings up second down and the long 8.
Hands off to Macazio. He goes up the middle, picks up about 2-3 yards before he's met by a host of Leopards.
Yeah, there's a lot of penetration right there. Oh,
and
boy.
now it's flags going down the field.
Yeah,
and the helmet has come off.
Oh, that is great teammates right there saying, "Hey, man, put it back on. Get to the sideline. Let's not ruin this right now. Let's not give them any free yards. They have no problem getting yards. Let's not give them any free ones." But they are talking it over because I'm not sure who if it was a retaliation or what. So they're going to see if it's maybe they're offsetting, maybe it's on the offense, maybe it's on the defense. This is what he's about to tell us. Both of them. Okay. Just the Eagles. All right. So that's going to back them up. It's going to back them up. That's a 15-yard penalty. Now, Gio Martinez and the Eagles have had a pretty good passing game. And they've been able to reach the outside receivers on the goes and the post. But the Leopards are going back to their two-deep safety look right now. But Macazio really ran into some congestion there on that last down, but should be third and...
Eagles line up in the trip, single receiver to the left. Normally they have Tyree Davis go in motion on this. Quick handoff to Macazio. He finds room up the middle, and he's met again by a host of Leopards. He picks up about 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that first on the scene, that big nose guard, baby, number 77, Evan Richards, first on the scene. It's going to be fourth and a good 20-something.
The Leopards defense have held again.
Now we're going to see the first punt of the day for the Eagles. And back deep is going to be Samson. All right, Samson back deep. Got a free rusher over here on the outside edge, number 23. Looks like he got a free path here if he can take it.
Nice high punt.
All right, so the Leopards going to see if they can continue with the momentum that they just had, getting the ball about the 22-yard line. Hey, that's another guy down and another guy stretching. We have a lot of cramping going on, but it is going to be first and 10 for the Leopards. Do you see Browning coming out, or do you see Saltzman?
Looks like Saltzman will be coming on the field at this time.
All right, well, while our friends are getting stretched out, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
All right, they're bringing out Saltzman, and what a luxury it is to have two really good quarterbacks. So we're going to see if Saltzman can lead them down to a scoring drive.
Looks like the Leopards come back in that twin set, single receiver to the right. Saltzman gets the snap. Saltzman takes it up the middle, picks up about 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference to me in these two quarterbacks is Saltzman will get the yards. I think he's like the second leading rusher on the team, where he's looking to throw every down. It's two different styles, both appreciated. But it's going to bring up about 2nd and 5 here, Abe.
It looked like they brung in number 14, Creek Nelson, and he looks to be a freshman out wide for the Leopards. Saltzman still in the back. Take the snap, another fumble. Ball's bouncing around. Saltzman picks it up. He's looking for some room, and he's met by a host of Eagles.
Yeah, that's the third snap that the Eagles have had or the Leopards have had a hard time with. And the Leopards had 2 very positive yards, and now the negative yard here is what could ruin the drive. But it's going to be 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11. They still get a chance to get back out of it. Still get a chance to move the chains.
So the Leopards come out with the 4 wide set. Bring a man in tight. Still in that shotgun formation. Browning is the field general. Correction. It's going to be Saltzman. He drops back. He's looking. He rolls to his left. He's got pressure, and he's taken down by number 5 of the Eagles.
As Jaden James on the big sack for the Eagles. Check this Care 1 instant replay. Saltzman's just going to roll to the right, and he looks there. He wants it, and then out of nowhere comes Jaden James, who tackles him by the ankles. A very effective tackle. Should bring up 4th down. As they're setting the ball here. Looks like Chad's going to be back, number 0 for the Eagles on this punt return.
Now, right now, the Eagles have been given pressure.
Oh, they're coming. Jaden James is a part of it.
Look like some movement.
A little offsides.
Look like it's going to be on the offense.
Yep, he jumped off of a false start.
It's going to back him up even further.
Yeah, that makes it a little more nerve-wracking if you're the punter when you're standing in your own end zone.
And again, this is where the Eagles will get great field position if they can move the ball. They're already on their side of the 50.
Yeah. Yeah, and those 2 return men are pretty electric. And they got them split on the left and the right side of the field.
He looked like he almost got that.
Oh, he's got the whole field. Hey, he's got the whole field.
He turns around the left corner. He's got daylight. He is in the end zone. Another big special teams play.
Yeah, that's 0. Chadell again. I mean, he's been everywhere on both sides of the ball. But now that was in the special teams. Check this out in the Care 1 instant replay. He catches the ball. Look how close 32 is right there. And he's put a quick move right out there. And he's able to get to the side and just outruns the rest of both teams. They are
holding. They say first down.
Okay. He's going to wipe off his touchdown.
Still give them great field position.
Well, they're just outside the 10-yard line. Coach Garifano's talking with the white hat, trying to make sure he fully understands what was called so he can relay the information to his team.
Because you got an upset player over there. Coach, I ran that all the way back.
What number, sir? What number? But it's going to be first down and 10, just outside the 10. Is this Connor Macazio time? Is this Tyree Davis time? They look like they're going a little tight here.
Look like Tyree Davis up under.
But Jadell's back deep too.
This is where they bring Tyree Davis in and they have options. Either he give it to Makazi or he keep it himself because he has speed as well.
Oh, he's
And
gonna
there
keep
he
it.
is.
Yep.
It's Davis in the end zone.
So Davis reads that very, very well. All he does is he reads the defensive end. If the defensive end goes down on Connor, he's going to pull it out of his belly, and he's going to keep it himself. This is a read play. He looks, his eyes were on 32, and he pulls it, and he could have taken it a
He
little
pretty much
while if he
walks
had
in the
to.
end zone.
Yeah, great play by Tyree for his second touchdown of the evening.
I think we pretty much called it as it was going.
But they go back to the unique situation right here, the unique formation. I call it swing and gate. Number 8 is snapping, and they're checking with the coach to see who gets the snap. Number 7's okay. They're going straight to the quarterback,
He
and
did not make
Gio
it that
is
time.
short that time. Sam Jackson on the stop, number 5 for the Leopards. All right, so it's 38-14. Field position played all that. Let's take a quick commercial break and check out a message from our sponsors.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
Don't worry about this. Make sure you get the replay and all that, and then come back. I mean, you got to find a formula.
All right, Dave, we are back here. Now, Coach Scargill's got everybody ready. They know if it's short, we're waving. If it's onside, we're covering. If it's pooch, we're covering, right? But Maldonado has kicked it to the 1 yard line, so they are going to keep you guessing.
I'm quite sure right now they'll go ahead and kick it deep. Nope, they're going right back at him. And he waved it again.
Yeah, that was Isaiah Williams, number 9, the sophomore, another sophomore, catching that ball and giving them great field position right there around the 40.
You know, listening to us call these players out, this Leopard team is very, very young. So give them some time to, groom themselves and get adapted to playing varsity football. These young men will be something to be working
They
with.
do have a lot of opportunity here at Hernando, where Springstead's loaded with seniors and taking advantage of.
So we got
that
Browning
leadership.
back, hands off to Sanson. Sanson's dancing around in the backfield, picks up about 3 yards, 3 hard yards on the carry.
Isaac, oh, that wasn't Isaac. That was Michael on the one of the Eagles on that tackle. Taryn Tucker, another Eagle on scene. Well, we are 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the third quarter of this contest.
It looked like the Leopards staying in that twin set. And it's looking like, when I look at Ryan Browning's quarterback 2028,
yes,
he's got plenty of time. He puts the ball in the air, in and out of the hands of number 3, Jeremiah Brown. But I saw what Browning was looking for. The offensive line gave him plenty of time.
Yeah, so check out the Care 1 instant replay. Browning's going to pull this ball down. He's going to move to the left side of his field. And look at all that grass. And he's still, the passer, the true passer in him comes. And he sets his feet and he delivers a catchable ball there to Jerry Brown, who did jump. And if you don't have to jump, you shouldn't jump. But Jerry's an electric player, too.
Did you see the footwork of Browning while he was back in the pocket looking downfield trying to make a read to see who he could throw it to? Browning drops back again. He's looking, quick pass to Sanson, but he was quickly brought down by number 5, Jaden James.
Yeah, Jaden James has had a monster game. Sacks, big tackles, touchdowns. But great play call there for the screen. Sampson quickly catches it, tries to get north-south, but it is going to bring up 4th and a little bit here. If you're a Leopard, you want the first down.
Sanson's been doing very well, and he's hungry. Brown,
good catch. Not a perfect throw by Browning, but Kamani Johnson able to keep his hands on the ball, just ran out of space, just ran out of real estate. Quick throw right now. Flips his hips, but man, that Eagles defense was smothering. I mean, they had 3 Eagle defenders right there. So we're going to have a turnover on downs. It's going to be first down for the Eagles. Decent field position. Anytime you're over the 50, it's pretty good field position, right, Abe?
It is. But Dawson did keep his hands and eyes on that ball, and I'm looking at his graduation year is 2027.
Yeah.
So these young kids are stepping up tonight and playing this game.
Let's go defense.
There was a quick timeout, a late timeout, not a quick timeout, a late timeout. As you can see why there's no corner over there. We too are going to take a timeout, but this time we're going to see the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard. All right, Abe, we got a minute 35 to go in this third quarter.
This is the Burger Bowl. Make sure you subscribe and like. Gulf Coast Sports Network coming to you live at Tom Fisher Stadium, Brooksville, Florida, Hernando County. Eagles come out with a 4 wide single back shotgun formation. Hand up, pass, quick pass to number 2. That's Davis. Davis finding some room. He's still on his feet, and he looked like he'd been brought down.
You know, Abe, that faked you and I out. We thought Connor Macasio was getting that ball right up the middle. Gio Martinez pulls it out of the belly, throws it to a wide open Tyree Davis, who does all the rest. Catches the ball, dances down the road. We've seen Tyree Davis in every spot, haven't we? Running back, quarterback, wide receiver, defender. I mean, he's everywhere tonight.
He got a touchdown running the ball. He intercepted the Leopards. He had a few nice runs, and also he anchored some of those goal line runs for the Eagles, because anytime they got in the red zone, they would have him come in and go under center. Martinez dropped back, looking downfield, puts the ball in the air by himself. Touchdown, Eagles. Check out the Care One instant replay.
Yeah.
We just wanted to see if you guys were paying attention as we threw that Care One instant. But here's the one we want you to see. Martinez dropped back.
Now Chadrell right here, he's the guy who had the punt return for a touchdown that got called back, and he's able to make another point, another touchdown here that counts. Oh, and we get the fun formation here. All right, so we got 44-14, going for 2 is the Eagles. The side of your screen there, the right side, number 7, Maldonado. Oh, they
looked like the Leopards were able to stop that one.
Yeah, Evan Richards, the nose guard, number 77, all the way out at the top of your screen. Not too many running backs are going to go through that wall.
But you got to give it to the center. He's able to get the ball to whatever player the coach tells him to, and it's a nice direct snap.
Yeah, I have no doubt that Coach Garofano, who used to do that same play as a flag football player in his youth, taught him how to snap that ball. That's my guess. but it keeps the score 44-14. The Leopards get another chance at this kickoff return. We thought we were seeing it deep last kickoff, and we saw it short. They're going to keep us guessing. With 50 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Well, maybe Coach Garofano came into this game believing that the Leopards had a lot of young players and felt that, he can, in an intense game like this, he can put pressure on them and keep giving them the ball and try to get a big special teams play. Now they put a deep boot.
Got to catch that. Got to catch that.
Look like Brown has it.
Oh, big pop. Big pop on the kickoff. It looks like number 22, I believe, for Springstead. 22 is Ramsey. Oh, good old Ramsey coming in on the contact there. Nice and high, but yeah, you want to catch that ball in the air so you have more time to make some moves. But Browning with a good spin. Ramsey with a finish.
And he's still down.
Well, while he's down, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
All right, Abe. Jeremiah Brown was able to walk back to the sideline. We are back to start.
Let's go offense.
First down and 10.
Leopards in that twin set, single receiver to the right. Saltzman drops back. He rolls to the left. Puts the ball soft touch to number 81. Nice catch. Immediately taken down by Macazio.
Yeah, it's Braden White on the catch. Braden White's had a very important game for him. He's made tackles, he made blocks, he made kickoff catches, fair catches. But he's just running a post route right here. Right there. Good tackle by Connor Macazio.
Leopard still liking his twin set, single receiver to wide right. Saltzman gets the snap. Saltzman keeps it, takes it up the middle, picks up 5, 6, 7 yards.
Yeah, just zigzagging himself through. Zigzagging Saltzman just zigzagging through the line, getting a first down for the Leopards. Look like number 5, Jaden James on the big tackle.
Let's go offense.
We are under 20 seconds to go in this third quarter of action. Trying to see if Saltzman is going to snap this or not. Looks like he is not, Abe. So we're going to head to the fourth quarter, but before we do, we're going to take a message from our vendors.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, Abe, we are kicking off this fourth and final quarter. We should mention the Glory Days Player of the Game. At the end of this game, we're going to select the Glory Days Player of the Game. They're going to get a T-shirt from Gulf Coast Sports Network and the all-important Glory Days gift certificate.
Saltzman drops back past number 17, and he's knocked out of bounds by number 2, Tyree Davis.
That's Bloomberg on the catch there, Abe, and that's probably his third or fourth catch on the evening.
Bloomberg's a 2026, so he's a junior.
Yeah, junior. 6'3", tall, long, wide receiver. Picks up the first down, another Leopard first down. So Saltzman's got these guys moving the ball.
My hat's still off to this offensive line of the Leopards because they've been holding this defensive line and giving Saltzman time to look down the field and make plays.
And they're quick to push their running backs downfield. I mean, they are getting downfield for those blockers.
Leopards in the 4-wide set. Saltzman keeps the ball. He takes it 5. Slides after about 6 yards.
That looked like a professional slide, Abe. I'm telling you, he looked like he was going to second base. He slid down like the pros do, able to get 9 strong yards. Leave it second down and just 1. Another well-designed QB run for Saltzman. You got Braden White in the backfield.
Saltzman drops back. He's looking, rolling left. Quick dart. Still on his feet.
Looked like Sam Jackson on the catch. Now that play was all set up by Saltzman. Check out the replay. You're going to see the outside backer leave Sam to go to Saltzman, and Saltzman just toys with him, right? Just tosses the ball after he commits to Saltzman. Great play by Saltzman. Great catch by Sam. We got a first down. Moving the chains here, Abe. Are the Leopards?
Leopards coming into a tight set on the right side with a single receiver on the left. Saltzman back in back. Takes the snap. He drops back. He scrambling to his right. Pressure come. He fumbles loose. The ball's picked up. And a saving tackle by number 17, Nate Bloomberg.
Yeah, that's recovered by number 61 for the Eagles. Brendan Hopker, the senior defensive lineman. Jaden James on the fumble there. Man, what a great drive for the Leopards, and it doesn't end up in points.
And that's not the first time tonight to where it was a fumble and the Eagles was able to get on and capitalize quickly with a touchdown. Let's see if this Leopard defense can go ahead and shut that down and not give the Eagles momentum to make it into the end zone.
Well, the Eagles have several players going both ways right now, and we are in the fourth quarter. We got Macazio coming out. We got Tyree coming out. Gio's not a two-way player. Gio's just QB. QB1.
Eagles come out with a trips to the right, single receiver left. Martinez dropped back, puts the ball in the air. Ichavia makes a move, Round the outside, he's still moving, makes a quick hop step, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, that was a fantastic catch. That was just a simple post route, but the defender was protecting the deep ball, and he just spins right there, and then he outruns it. Right there's a dive. He keeps his feet, and he finishes this bad boy off for almost his third touchdown, but it's going to go down in the record books as his second touchdown.
It looked like it was about 54-yarder.
Yeah, that's a good yard. That's some good yards.
And that's his second touchdown for the night.
Yeah, Gio's thrown quite a bit of touchdowns tonight too. And this is the third time, this season that the Eagles have scored 50 points or more.
He was doing it in pregame. Oh, maybe not that.
All right, looks like they're going to try to go for one here with Maldonado.
Look like it's up and it's good.
Yeah, Maldonado kicked that ball as soon.
They got some players getting a little feisty in the end zone.
Yeah, they do have the ball boy out there trying to get the D. We got some players helping get their players back to their sideline. It is the oldest rivalry. I mean, this game means something, and when it's 51-14, there's always some extra jaw. Sometimes there's some extra jaw going on. We are 10:09 right now. 51-14. Coach Garofano's talking to the white hat, trying to make sure that no one gets ejected.
Whoa, what's this?
Uh-oh. All right.
Emergency on the Leopard sideline.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been paying for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
Viewers, we are having an event over here on the sideline. We're going to take a little break. We're going to check out some of the local scoreboards from the area, the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard. We're going to check that out, and we'll come back to you when we are having action.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just want to give you an update on what's transpiring here at Hernando High School. So, we have a situation on the Hernando sideline. Out of respect for those involved, we're not going to give any more details than that. But to our viewers, rest assured that the proper specialists are on the sideline right now tending to the matter. The game is on hold, appropriately so, as of right now. So we're going to continue to run commercials and our scoreboard updates. So we hope that you'll bear with us. Obviously, we're going to just handle this appropriately. So we'll be back and give an update when that's appropriate. Thank you.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just to update you on the situation. So, uh, uh, we had a medical event on the Hernando sideline. We are not going to release the name of the people involved. Please rest assured that specialists were here. They tended to the matter immediately. Um, but it's a tough situation here right now. Both coaches have met. They have agreed that this ball game will now conclude out of respect for the situation. So, unfortunately, we're going to conclude our broadcast now. It is the right thing to do. Player safety always comes first. But we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we'll see you next week. I'm Will Wilkie for the rest of our crew here tonight. Do want to acknowledge their efforts: Abe Daldell, Dave Barrett, John McMurdo, Eric White, Derek Smith, and myself. We'll see you next time.